the power.
Welcome to, well, this one's about to get going. But first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard." Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Bullock in at the 4. And for Utah, Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Clarkson outside. Tries again. And that one's good. Olynyk.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Doncic. Green, the pass to Doncic. Five on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert, and they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons. Let's see if it can happen.
At the line for the Jazz, Kelly Olynyk, shooting 1.
Olynyk, no good on the free throw.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And Irving gets it to go.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Outside Sexton. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Green, the pass to Irving. This one for 3. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid in getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Clarkson against Irving. Clarkson outside. Over Irving. The Jazz with another miss. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Wood outside. Clock at 6. And here's Doncic outside. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's McGee. They get it back. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Toscano, defended by Hardaway. McGee with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Here's Horton Tucker. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 6 points.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And the first half now in the books. The Mavericks on top, up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, and then you can play inside out.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Make some noise and get
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the group for Utah right now. That one falls. Give him 8 points now.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together, so the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Sexton, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
A high IQ player. Markkanen continues to develop his playmaking skills.
Outside, Green, back to Doncic. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Fast break, here we go. To the left wing. Markkanen from long range. Mavericks with the rebound. And here's Doncic. Driving in over Sexton. The rebound by Markkanen.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Reggie Bullock, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Green. Holiday's checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Hits both from the stripe. Utah trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Hardy. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Hardaway. Over Markkanen. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball hand.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Jazz shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Maxi Kleba out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Justin Holiday. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Hardy in at the 1.
Oh, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Holiday. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Mavericks leading. For 3, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Second shot opportunity, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Jordan Clarkson, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Olenek checked in for Gay. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Green, the pass to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
A line change here for Utah. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Bullock. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hardy. Now here's McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ntilikina. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The offensive rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Horton Tucker can't hit. Here's Ntilikina. And so the Mavericks take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This